World Tour 15 headed us to Bikernieki in Latvia for the running of the Harley-Davidson Bikes 350. We have two winners from last race in Russia on the front row. We have RJ Bishop on the pole and Seth Cole starting on his outside. But they would quickly be passed early on by the 88 of Chloe Baker. I'm surprised she was able to make that move on the first couple corners of the race, especially at a road course like this. But this road course is anything but. It has a lot of passing opportunities at a lot of very high speeds, very unusually high speeds, and make for some great racing. I actually got this from NN Racing, from Everhart Fan Racing, I think that was called. So big shout out to them for creating this wonderful track in Latvia. And boy, we get started pretty early as Seth Cole gets into a wreck with the 5 O'Neal Balvin and the 95 RJ Bishop. They spun out near the straightaway to bring out our first caution of the race. Boy, oh boy, that's going to jumble up the field pretty good. But Chloe Baker does a great job in hanging on to the lead, racing back to the caution. Ryan Casey moves up to second after that disaster. We start off here at Latvia. And we have a battle for the fourth position to the line. It looks like Jordan Davis might get a better run down the preferred line, and he does. Passes Luke Walker for the fourth spot, and he gets by to take that fourth position away under the caution flag. We get back on the restart, but Ryan Casey, look at this, going on the bottom already to try to take the lead on the first corner. The same turn that the 88 used to pass both the front row starters to take the lead. And, well, the 88, though, is not giving up. Chloe's not going to give up that easy, but Ryan Casey has the better line. Casey already has a win this season, so getting another win for the 41 would lock him up to the chase with those 2 wins. And behind them is a battle for third place between Isaiah Bernesh and the 19 Luke Walker. Jordan Davis had to come down pit road early on in the race for whatever reason, and he lost that position. But Luke Walker is having the better line. He gets third place, and a battle for the lead again as Chloe Baker looks to pick up where she left off. Ooh boy, contact near each other. Boy, they almost made, I think they made contact, but not much, but it was a close call nevertheless. But the 88 takes the lead, and Nick DeVasso comes out of nowhere to take third place from Luke Walker. He was 5th before, and he was able to pass 2 cars in just 1 turn to make the pass to third place. Luke Walker, though, isn't giving up just yet, though, as DeVasso scrapes the wall, and he gets back to third place. We have another battle for the lead. Ryan Casey gonna take it away from Gwen Cobb from the 88. Of Chloe Baker. I apologize, I said Gwen Cobb. I know, she's from last season. She isn't in this season, but Chloe Baker is, so I apologize for that. Ooh boy, Leia Walker just came out pit road, and that was a close call. Oh no, the 88 just spun out of second. She got spun out by Isaiah Bernesh down the sand turn, and she paid a price. That's a costly mistake for the 88. But the number 4, Jacob Lawler, was the one that brought out our next caution as Lawler gets held up on the straightaway. And, well, the other pack would start to catch up to him right now, so I guess that's why they had to pull out a caution. This was a strange restart as only the top 2 drivers were able to get to top speed, with Nick DeVasso and Ryan Casey being the leaders as pit stops cycled out here during the caution period. But for some reason, only the top 2 were out in front, and second and third were separated by 4 seconds. I have no clue how this happens. I don't know why this happens. I guess someone was held up behind them and they couldn't catch up in time. But they could have at least brought an extra yellow flag lap to allow the drivers to catch up. But apparently, I guess the officials are not used to it. So, well, unfortunately, the other pack is going to have to hope for a caution in hopes of getting a chance to take the lead or maybe battle for positions. And a caution is what they got. And Ryan Casey leads us to our third caution of the day over Nick DeVasso. Thank goodness the pack is going to be able to catch up in time. Connor Breen, Alex Hawkins brought out our next caution. Johnny Garner had contact with them, and the 43 Dylan Thoreau got held up. Gardner's day would be finished on that big damage he got from the other 2. 6 laps to go here, coming to 5 to go here at Bikernieki, and Nick DeVasso takes the lead away down the first corner. He retakes the lead from Ryan Casey. These two are battling it out for the win right now with just 6 laps, but don't count out the other drivers in the back just yet. They've just caught up, but DeVos already pulling away. And then we had yet another caution involving Jacob Lawler. Lawler spun near the start-finish line this time, and he held up a couple more drivers than last time. And it's a tough day for Lawler, but that would set up a 2-lap showdown to the finish here in Bikernieki. Ryan Casey looks to take that first corner to take the lead. That's probably the best passing opportunity at this track, and he uses it to his advantage. He takes the lead from Nick DeVasso. Ryan Casey zooms off, zooms away, as DeVasso is trying to play catch-up, trying to even protect second place from the 11 of Isaiah Brunesh. And DeVasso, by the way, is competing for the 35 team that's also run by Devin Whitston, so they share a ride. DeVasso's riding in the World Tour. Whitston's watching from the stands and hopes DeVasso will get a win for that 35 team, because they haven't won just yet this season. Here comes the 11th, though, Isaiah Brunesh. He's trying to take the second position away. Coming down the straight, one of the tightest corners of the track. And Brunesh looks like he might have the advantage for a little bit. They come down trying to battle for the lead. Ooh, gets way too high up, gets too tight on that S-curve, and he's losing second, and he's not going to be able to get second place, not even, well, the lead. But Ryan Casey going to lead us with 2 laps to go, and the caution flag has just come out. Caution just came out just before Ryan Casey crossed the start-finish line, as you see here. The caution came out right before Ryan Casey passed the start-finish line. If it was much later, we would have had another green flag lap. But Dylan Thoreau was the final caution of the day as he wrecks out in front of the other pack. But coming off the final corner, Ryan Casey is going to collect his second career NASCAR Formula 1 Cup Series win at the Harley-Davidson Bikes 350 at Bikernieki in Latvia. Ryan Casey's second win of the season. He is a Sherlock into the chase for season 15. He will definitely be competing for the championship now. Nick DeVasso had a great fight, but will have to settle for second. And here's the rest of the field. We hope you join us next race here in World Tour 15 as it continues on, as we trudge through a couple more countries and we hopefully lock up a couple more chase spots. So hope you guys enjoyed our race from Latvia. We'll see you soon.